What is up, crew? And welcome back to another vlog. I hope you're all having a great morning so far. It's almost 7 in the morning. Let me get that off the screen. It's almost 7 in the morning, and I am getting ready to head to the gym, per usual. It's one of my levers that I like to pull in the morning to ensure that I move the needle forward in my day. I actually have both cars parked in the garage today because yesterday, with some of the free time that I had, I decided to, I can't have the music on because then I'll get striked for copyright. But yesterday, while I had some downtime during my work day, I decided to take some time and come out and detail the cars. They were a little dirty. We had some rain that came, and some days, I'm going to be honest, it's easier to park the car or one of the cars outside than it is to leave them both in the garage. And sometimes it's just out of sheer convenience and preference. But I'm not here to talk about cars and parking them in garages and detailing them. Although I will say there is a special feeling to enjoying the car that you do have and taking pride in cleaning that. You know, I'm all for paying for service and car details and things like that. However, there's something special about doing it yourself and doing all the wax and all of that hoopla. Man, I see a car out here jumping another car. I can't help but be appreciative when someone sees someone in need and they help that person. I was chatting with one of the guys that I work with, and he lives up in Canada, and he had shared how up there they have this unwritten rule of no man gets left behind. And what that looks like there is if someone is stuck on the side of the road and it's during the winter season, they will literally do everything they can to get to where that person is to ensure that they get them out safely. Now, I will say, being broken down on the side of the road in Canada during the winter is much different than being broken down on the side of the road in America during winter. Those two things are incredibly and vastly different. And put simply, if you're broke down on the side of the road in Canada with those 0 degree or close to 0 degree or sometimes sub-0 degree temperatures, you will literally die inside your car if that is what you attempt to do. So it was really, humbling to see that, this is a place that isn't too far from America. However, they have this dynamic of no man gets left behind. And I have to say, I don't believe that would be completely true in a place like California. Now, I'm not here to hate on Californians at all. However, I think we can all agree people in California are very crass, and abrasive. I meant to say abrasive, and also aggressive, depending on where you're at. And I believe that it's that walk of life that has kind of gotten lost in our strive for accomplishments and attainment and really just overall industrialization. There was a time when bartering was like the way of the game. There was no going to the store and just buying produce and goods. There was trading for services and goods, and everyone worked together. So it's really interesting, and it kind of brought this nice warm feeling of knowing that is still out there. I'm going to be honest, this morning I did not get good sleep last night. I know it's because I made homemade tacos Later this week, I'm going to drop my review on the company Just Meats. I ordered meat from them about a week ago, and I've been implementing it into my meals. And last night it was really easy to make dinner for Zhu and I. She is vegan and vegetarian and follows a plant-based diet. However, it doesn't matter if meat is around her. So Just Meats made it really easy for us to have a taco night, although it was not Tuesday. And I'll be honest, it was very convenient to just heat up different types of meats and add them to the tacos versus having to prep all the food. I'm not opposed to prepping. However, when you're prepping multiple types of vegan style meats, like faux/fake meats, and then you're prepping regular meats and all of the condiments and things like that, it can be fairly time consuming. And so Just Meats made it really easy to do so. I'll be honest, I'm pretty blown away from their quality and their product. And it is probably something that I will be using more consistently. So stay tuned for this week. However, I will say I may have eaten a bit too much protein last night within like 2 to 3 hours before bed, because I did feel myself kind of digesting in the middle of the night. I felt like a little bit of, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, I felt like some gas happening in my stomach. And when that happens, your body will drop a huge dose of cortisol, usually in the middle of the night, because your body is digesting and that blood sugar elevates. And when that cortisol bomb drops, it basically wakes you up. And you ever wake up in the morning and you feel like your eyes are just like completely kept open like that? That's probably going to be the thumbnail for this video. But if you ever wake up and you feel like your eyes are wide open like that, it is more than likely due to blood sugar and or insulin sensitivity. So I'm not saying that you should go get some type of blood glucose monitor. However, in the past, I did do a video on NutriSense, and it was fairly educational. I just wish I had the knowledge that I have now to apply it then. So with that being said, I may get another one of those, reach out to them and see if I can do another video for them, kind of a follow-up video. But all that to say, I take responsibility over eating protein or so much protein very late, which led to me getting the sleep that I did. Now, I didn't feel like I got bad sleep. I'm gonna be honest, I felt like I got fairly good sleep, but as my morning has gone on, I can feel the little nuances of like my body letting me know it's not as primed as yesterday. And that's okay, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull my levers today for progression. I'm gonna crush today, and I'm gonna hold myself to a higher standard than I have before. With that being said, do something today that challenges your belief and elevates your standards. Appreciate y'all being here. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.